In economics, what happens when we increase the money supply? Typically, we would expect an increase in economic growth, a decrease in unemployment, and an increase in inflation. Until cryptocurrency becomes a country's main currency supply, we can disregard the first two items and just focus on the third one, an increase in inflation. So, what is the token supply? When considering the token supply, we first have to uncover the three different areas. Circulating. This is the amount of currency out in the real world being used day to day and trading on exchanges. Total. This is the circulating supply plus additional coins mined but not on the market. Max. The total amount of coins that will ever be produced. So why do we care about token supply? Inflation, or a decrease in the purchasing power of your coin. Inflation is the main reason we want to be cognizant of an altcoin's token supply. Inflation, which we said typically will occur when money supply is increased, could make the purchasing power of your altcoin go down. For this reason, you want to look at an altcoin strategy for releasing coins into the market. We must always be aware of what direct actions can affect the price of our coin. Now, before we take a walk through finding an altcoin's token supply, let's talk briefly about hard caps and soft caps. The hard cap of an ICO is the maximum amount of capital that a cryptocurrency company aims to gather. These numbers are typically very high, and most of the time they aren't reached unless the hype meter is very high. The soft cap is the capital amount gathered at which the crowd sale events will be considered successful. It is the minimum amount of funds needed for the project to proceed. Some ICOs won't have a cap, and those are called uncapped ICOs. Some investors use the cap to check progress of the crowdfunding event, as in, they won't enter the ICO until they see others have already entered the ICO and the soft cap has been reached, and it looks like the hard cap could be reached as well. In general, the hard cap and soft cap is something to keep in mind when doing your analysis to understand how some traders think, but ultimately shouldn't be a major factor in your investment decision.